John Lydon went from being a punk revolutionary supporting the left-wing working class to a vocal supporter of Donald Trump and Brexit, often accompanied by anti-immigration rhetoric. This shift has shocked some fans and divided opinions. But how did we get here? In the late 70s, Lydon was the voice of punk rock's anger and rebellion. With the Sex Pistols, he gave a generation of disillusioned youth an outlet to criticize the establishment, aligning mostly with the left-wing working class and the spirit of unions that protected workers from greedy corporations.
Years ago, we were viewed as incapable morons. That's because we're all basically working class.
Even then, however, Lydon was reluctant to align with any political group, refusing to be put into a box.
I've done my bit for society. It's now up to all the rest of you. I'm not going to wave a flag forever here. You either understand what I'm doing or you don't.
By the late 2000s, a more complex side of Lydon's politics began to emerge.
Politicians will always be awful, but this lot are particularly zero, aren't they?
But if you were going to vote, who would you vote for?
That should remain clueless at the moment.
I'm going to keep them guessing.
It's very difficult. I can't tell who's a real Tory or a Labour or a Liberal. They don't seem to be anything at all.
He started to challenge the growing political correctness within the left and the rise of cancel culture in the arts, as seen when he faced backlash for performing a show in Israel.
This is due to some left-wing bullshit political pressure. I'm sorry. I'm here to say, people of Israel, I support you 100%. As for your government, they can fuck off. I support no government anywhere in the entire world, and quite frankly, no government supports me. I am here because you are human beings like me. Hello, boys and girls.
Despite this, he still supported Obama, largely due to the Affordable Care Act.
I joined America because of Obamacare. All right? That was my final...
Not Obama, but Obamacare.
Obamacare, yeah.
How interesting.
Yeah, because it reminded me, and it's what saved my life, the National Health Service.
And believed that Hillary Clinton would have been a better choice for president than Donald Trump.
Oh, yeah, well, there's a man there who's basically a real estate agent thinking he could buy the presidency.
Wait a minute, who are you talking about? Donald Trump?
Must I mention him? And then there's Hillary, and then there's all this nonsense going on about like the email stuff. And I don't know if that's half stirmongering or she really is that clumsy.
However, his resistance to dogma laid the groundwork for what would become his more controversial political views in the years to come.
And wokeness. 36% of the public, apparently, in the UK think that woke is an insult, but 26% think it's a compliment. Do you identify as woke?
Well, certainly not. My advice to the woke is to please wake up. It's a lot of typewriter warriors on the internet, isn't it? Doing this stuff and creating idealized fantasies for themselves in the privacy of their own bedrooms that their mum and dads are paying for. And unfortunately, left-leaning politicians have grabbed onto that and seen that as their new potential voter base.
As wokeism grew, driven by the left, Lydon began to feel that those on the populist side might align more with his thinking.
You said something quite interesting in the last few days. You talked about how it used to be the right that was seen to be the completely intolerant fascists who never allow people to have different opinions and so on. And now it's gone full circle.
Oh, it's absolutely
to the left.
Swings and roundabouts now, isn't it? I can't trust anything.
Then came 2016. The world watched as Donald Trump ran for president in the United States, and the United Kingdom voted on Brexit.
this woke agenda and all of this nonsense. I can't be tolerating that.
To the surprise of many fans,